Have you ever wondered why some incredibly successful women seem to have a mysterious veil around their past? You know the type. She's confident, independent, and seems to have everything figured out. But try asking about her childhood or previous relationships, and suddenly she becomes as elusive as a shadow in the night. Today, we're going to uncover the fascinating and sometimes painful truth about why Sigma females, those independent, strong-minded women who don't conform to typical social hierarchies, choose to keep their past under wraps. The rise of the Sigma female. In today's rapidly evolving social landscape, we're witnessing something remarkable. The emergence of Sigma females has challenged our traditional understanding of female social dynamics. Unlike alpha females who naturally gravitate toward leadership positions in social groups, or beta females who find comfort in following established norms, Sigma females chart their own unique course through life. They're the ones you'll find succeeding on their own terms, often working independently, and achieving remarkable results without feeling the need to broadcast their accomplishments. Think of Sigma females as the master strategists of the social world. They understand the game but choose not to play by conventional rules. Instead, they create their own playbook, one that prioritizes personal growth, independence, and selective social interactions over constant social validation. This independent streak extends to how they handle their personal history, treating it like a private garden that only a select few are ever invited to visit. The wall of silence. Understanding the basics. When you interact with a Sigma female, you'll notice something intriguing. She can talk for hours about ideas, dreams, and future plans. She'll engage in deep discussions about philosophy, share insights about business strategies, or discuss global trends with remarkable clarity. However, the moment the conversation steers toward her personal history, you'll encounter what many call the wall of silence. This isn't just random behavior, it's a carefully cultivated approach to personal information management. Sigma females have learned, often through difficult experiences, that controlling their narrative means controlling their destiny. They've discovered that people often use personal history as a lens through which they view and judge present actions and future potential. By limiting access to their past, Sigma females maintain greater control over how they're perceived and treated in the present. The power of present focus. One of the most striking characteristics of Sigma females is their laser-like focus on the present moment and future possibilities. While many people get trapped in the web of past experiences, either glorifying or lamenting them, Sigma females have mastered the art of present moment living. They understand that success doesn't require a highlight reel of past achievements. It demands current action and future planning. This present focus isn't about denying or suppressing the past. Rather, it's about channeling energy where it's most productive. Sigma females have realized that spending too much time explaining or revisiting past events can drain the energy needed for current goals and future achievements. They've learned to extract lessons from their experiences without becoming emotionally tethered to them. The protection of privacy. A strategic choice. In our age of oversharing and digital transparency, where people broadcast every detail of their lives on social media, Sigma females stand out by maintaining strong boundaries around their personal information. This isn't about being secretive, it's about being strategic. They've learned that privacy isn't just about protection. It's about power. Consider how information flows in today's world. Once something becomes public knowledge, it's practically impossible to control how it's interpreted, shared, or used. Sigma females understand this dynamic perfectly. They've seen how personal information can be weaponized in professional settings, manipulated in relationships, or used to create limiting assumptions about one's capabilities. By maintaining privacy about their past, they retain control over their narrative and protect their ability to evolve and grow without the weight of others' preconceptions. The painful experiences that shaped them. Behind every Sigma female's choice to maintain privacy about her past, there often lies a series of transformative experiences. These aren't always traumatic, but they're invariably educational. Many Sigma females have encountered situations where openness about their past led to unexpected and unwanted consequences. Perhaps they shared personal struggles with colleagues only to have that information surface during promotional discussions. Maybe they opened up about past relationships only to have new partners use that information to manipulate their emotions or question their judgment. These experiences teach valuable lessons about the currency of personal information in social and professional settings. They learn that while vulnerability can create connection, selective sharing often creates respect and maintains personal power. This isn't about being cold or calculating. It's about being wise and protective of one's own well-being. Breaking free from the past's chains. The journey of a Sigma female often involves a profound realization. The past, while informative, shouldn't be a constant reference point for present decisions or future possibilities. This breaking free isn't about denial or suppression. It's about conscious choice and forward momentum. They've mastered the art of acknowledging their history without being defined by it. This liberation from the past's chains often comes after periods of intense self-reflection and personal growth. Sigma females learn to view their experiences as stepping stones rather than anchors. They understand that while the past shaped them, it doesn't have to control them. This perspective allows them to move through life with greater freedom and authenticity. The psychology behind the silence. The psychological framework that guides a Sigma female's approach to sharing her past is fascinating and complex. At its core, it's about understanding human nature and social dynamics. They've observed how people often use knowledge of someone's past to form judgments, make predictions, and sometimes even manipulate situations to their advantage. Through experience, Sigma females have learned that people tend to create narratives about others based on fragments of information about their past. These narratives can be limiting, misleading, or completely inaccurate. By maintaining privacy about their history, Sigma females prevent others from crafting these potentially limiting narratives. Instead, they prefer to let their present actions and future goals speak for themselves. Building strength through solitude. One of the most misunderstood aspects of Sigma female behavior is their comfort with solitude, particularly when processing past experiences. Unlike those who seek immediate validation or comfort through sharing, Sigma females often choose to work through their challenges independently. This solitary processing isn't about isolation. It's about developing internal strength and emotional self-sufficiency. In these moments of solitude, Sigma females develop a deep understanding of themselves and their experiences. They learn to trust their own judgment, develop their own coping mechanisms, and build resilience without depending on external validation. This self-reliance becomes a cornerstone of their strength and contributes to their selective approach to sharing personal information. The art of selective sharing. While Sigma females are known for their privacy regarding their past, they aren't completely closed books. Instead, they've mastered the art of selective sharing, knowing exactly what to share, when to share it, and with whom. This isn't about being calculating or manipulative. It's about being intentional and wise with personal information. They understand that sharing personal history can be powerful when done purposefully and in the right context. When they do choose to share, it's usually with carefully chosen individuals who have demonstrated trustworthiness and emotional intelligence. These moments of sharing are treated as investments in meaningful relationships rather than casual exchanges of information. The cost of keeping secrets. It would be dishonest to pretend that maintaining privacy about one's past comes without challenges. Sigma females often face misunderstandings and misconceptions about their selective sharing. Some people might interpret their privacy as aloofness or assume they have something to hide. In romantic relationships, partners might feel frustrated by what they perceive as emotional walls or lack of openness. However, Sigma females have learned to navigate these challenges with grace and clarity. They understand that the benefits of maintaining healthy boundaries around their personal history outweigh the temporary discomfort of being misunderstood. They've learned to explain their approach to privacy in ways that respect both their own boundaries and others' desire for connection. Turning pain into power. Perhaps the most remarkable aspect of Sigma females' relationship with their past is their ability to transform difficult experiences into sources of strength. Rather than wearing their struggles as badges or using them as excuses, they convert them into fuel for growth and development. This alchemical process of turning pain into power is a defining characteristic of the Sigma female approach to life. Through this transformation, they develop enhanced emotional intelligence, stronger boundaries, and better judgment. They learn to read people more accurately, navigate complex situations more skillfully, and protect their energy more effectively. Most importantly, they learn that their value isn't determined by their history, but by their present choices and future potential. The freedom of starting fresh. There's an incredible sense of liberation that comes with choosing what parts of your story to share. Sigma females have embraced this freedom fully, understanding that each new interaction is an opportunity to be evaluated based on present actions rather than past circumstances. This approach allows them to evolve and grow without being constantly tethered to previous versions of themselves. This freedom isn't about denying or hiding the past. It's about choosing how much weight to give it in current situations. Sigma females understand that people deserve to be judged by who they are today, not by who they were yesterday. This perspective creates space for genuine growth and transformation. Future-focused mindset. The Sigma females' approach to dealing with the past is inextricably linked to their future-focused mindset. They understand that energy spent extensively explaining or justifying past events is energy diverted from creating future success. This isn't about ignoring history. It's about maintaining a healthy balance between acknowledging the past and focusing on future possibilities. This future-focused approach influences every aspect of their lives, from professional decisions to personal relationships. They've learned that people who constantly want to dig into your past often have little to offer for your future. Instead, they prioritize connections with those who share their forward-thinking mindset and respect their privacy boundaries. Conclusion: the Sigma female's choice to maintain privacy about her past isn't about secrecy or shame. It's about sovereignty and wisdom. Through experience, they've learned that controlling their narrative means controlling their destiny. Their selective sharing isn't a wall to keep people out. It's a filter to ensure they invest their energy in the right connections and opportunities. As we conclude this exploration of why Sigma females rarely discuss their past, it's important to understand that their approach isn't about hiding or denying their history. Instead, it's about choosing how to use their experiences in ways that serve their present and future rather than letting those experiences define or limit them. For those who encounter Sigma females in their lives, this understanding can lead to more meaningful and respectful interactions. Rather than pushing for information about their past, focus on who they are today and where they're heading tomorrow. After all, the most interesting thing about a Sigma female isn't where she's been, it's where she's going and who she's becoming. Remember, in a world that often demands complete transparency, there's profound strength in maintaining healthy boundaries around personal information. Sigma females haven't just learned this lesson, they've mastered its application in creating successful, fulfilling lives on their own terms.